Now at 5:30, a call for help from New York's Archbishop to save more Catholic schools from closing. Welcome back. I'm Natalie Doudridge, in for Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. Warning tonight from Cardinal Timothy Dolan that Catholic schools won't be able to survive unless the federal government steps in with more funding.
The Cardinal's warning comes just weeks after announcing the closure of more than 24 schools. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez has more.
Less than 3 weeks ago, the Archdiocese of New York announced the closure of 20 schools. 6 more Catholic schools closing in Brooklyn and Queens. But Monday morning, Archbishop Timothy Cardinal Dolan emailed families again with another cry for help to save its schools.
I wrote our parents and I said, look, I never want to close schools again. But one of the things we are going to need in this emergency situation is consideration in the upcoming HEROES Act.
Cardinal Dolan urged families to reach out to their elected officials to make sure Catholic schools are included in proposed federal funding for schools, writing, if Congress does not provide assistance to our schools within the next few weeks, we will be forced to write you again, announcing yet more school closures. In March, Catholic schools did get financial help from the CARES Act, and according to an Associated Press report, the New York Archdiocese received at least $28 million in loans from the Paycheck Protection Program.
That money didn't go to the mean old archdiocese. That money went to people. That money went to our workers in soup kitchens, our workers in parishes, our teachers, our kids, to make sure that they could stay in there. I don't have that money in my desk drawer. That's all spent the way it was intended to be spent.
Chris Scharbach, principal of St. Francis de Sales Catholic Academy in Bell Harbor, Queens, says the struggle for independent schools is real. With a tight budget already, the school hiked tuition $100 to pay for basics and invested a whopping $10,000 to prepare for a safe return to school in the fall.
We're already facing an uphill battle, because so many parents are unemployed right now. There's a lot of our families who are not going to be able to pay tuition, when tuition becomes due in the next 6 weeks.
Cardinal Dolan says the Archdiocese is secure to open schools in September, but in the long run, if financial help doesn't come, school survival isn't guaranteed. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
The HEROES Act, which includes about $90 billion in school aid, passed in the House 2 months ago and is still awaiting a vote in the Senate.